Hey, welcome back everyone, Jayborino here, continuing Ascension of Duran Dark Purposes, a custom campaign for Starcraft 1, all about Duran. Map 11, Paving the Way, raise the Protoss settlements, and find the hidden stasis cells. Raise, R-A-Z-E, perhaps? Let's get going. Brong. Welcome, gentlemen. I assume you know why we are here. Is that Quetz? It is! Something about ancient Protoss technology that you want to steal, right? For your information, Terran, the ancient Protoss technology you're referring to is a fusion between Xel'Naga and Protoss technology. These stasis cells are capable of holding beings of immense power for an extended amount of time, and keep them healthy for up to a millennium. A millennium? Who needs things around for that long? The Protoss, probably. I'll answer my own question. Captain Quetz, I need you and a small team of your men to attack a nearby Protoss outpost and provide cover for Xarius to recall. Xarius, once you've been warped in, I need you to take control over the outpost and use it as a staging ground to find any ancient stasis cells in the area. In addition, I'll need you to capture each stasis cell and make sure they come under no harm. Unfortunately, I have other business to attend to and will be unable to assist you on this mission. Duran, no! You're such a good hero! Fair enough. I think we can handle this one ourselves. What do you know, Quetz? Bring Xarius to each stasis cell. Xarius and Quetz must survive. There's no stasis cells must survive. The true nightmare would be you have to take the stasis cells and then heavily defend each one as you go. Maybe we'll have to. It's not in the objectives, though.
Go ahead, Agent.
All right. Let's groove to some custom music before we get really sick of it here in about 5 minutes. Up that game speed. Looks like we're getting some Terran drops. And there's Xarius. I've impressed these Protoss into our service. Unfortunately, there are no stasis cells at this location, and our presence has most likely been spotted by nearby Protoss settlements. Destroy all who oppose us, Commander. Find those stasis cells at any cost. You said you impressed them into our service. I had to move forward and rescue the Nexus before you stopped attacking it. Jeez. Bring Xarius to each stasis cell, all heroes must survive. Okay, cool. So we've got a Protoss base. Let's get mining before I kind of survey the area and start thinking about where that fatty secret might be. Probes or P. Again, as I transfer between playing StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2, things get a little confusing. We have Captain Quetz. He does have shields, so we'll try to avoid him taking health damage, because if he takes health damage, we're going to be having a bit of a struggle. Okay, so let's combine our forces here. We want to throw down our siege tank kind of back here. We've got cannons on the high ground, which is fantastic. So we have an entrance here and an entrance up here. So let's go ahead and throw down our second siege tank over there. And you Terran forces, Terran Marines, I don't really know what I'm going to use you for. We'll just leave you back here. We do have an Arbiter that we could use to scout things out with. Let's go ahead and siege this up. So, what are we really fighting? Are we fighting Protoss? Because, I mean, I assume this is just all Protoss, because there was no mention of any other Zerg or Terran in this area. So if we're just doing Protoss, I'll be honest, single-player Protoss v Protoss I find to be one of the most annoying matchups. So don't blame me if I just try to make a bunch of carriers. And in fact, I'm going to start gathering gas now in the anticipation of pretty much going exclusively carriers this map, because, again, it's... The AI plays Protoss very well. I find the AI playing Protoss is one of the most annoying compositions, so I probably am just going to go ahead and make a small group of Dark Templar and Dragoons to defend myself, and then make a lot of carriers. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm going to need more photon cannons and such to defend my two entrances, and who knows if they're going to be coming and attacking from around these ledges or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm dealing with here, so let's go ahead and throw down a pylon over here so we can make some more photon cannons. And we'll do the same up here because we have no photon cannons up here. So let's grab this here. It's kind of hard to tell where's buildable because the green on the white surface, you can see there, is kind of blended in and makes it tinted a little bit. I noticed some of the portraits are different. Like our probe is red. What are our zealots look different too? That's really cool. And then Quetz, of course, has his own custom portrait. We've seen that before. Really, really neat, some of the custom stuff that was chosen to be added here. All right, and then again, Quetz, and then these random Marines. We'll just leave the Marines. Those Marines are going to be my last-ditch effort because I really have nothing else to do right now. Let's go ahead and get shields because we're going to need those later. Let's go ahead and get air weapons because we're going to need those later. And what do we need to get going here? We can throw down a Stargate right away, and the sooner I can get a couple carriers out, the better. Can use those to defend myself as well. So again, the faster that we get going with those, the better. I do need to find a second base, though. Where's Zarius? He is cloaked, so I could use him to look around, and I'm going to go ahead and throw down a save before I leave my base and get destroyed. This is map 11. All right, buddy, and we can double-check to see who we're fighting. And again, I'm assuming it's Protoss, and I've already thrown down the Stargate. You know, at worst, well, this certainly looks like Protoss to me. Quetz, get in there. Are my tanks even attacking? No, they are. Okay. I don't know if that was Quetz that was doing all that damage or what, but it seemed nice. All right, so let's keep looking around. It seems like the blue Protoss are online. There's a base down here we can take. The question is, how easily can we secure it? Because it's very tempting to just move out and grab this right away, because the faster I can secure a second base, the better. So I think I'm going to do that. It's definitely going to be worth it, assuming that we can hold on to it. So let's bring our Marines, who are completely disposable, and our Zealots, and let's just bring them down here to hang out. While we wait for our probe to come, we'll throw down the Nexus and then a bunch of cannons. And really, the key to this base is the gas. The minerals are not placed ideally, of course. They never really are they? Throw down a pylon over here. Can't build there. Oh, it's because these rocks. Oh, that's really unfortunate. We're going to have to build our photon cannons very, very, very close to our Nexus. That's not a big deal, but slightly annoying. Let's go ahead and get another pylon over here. Can we build on this cracked surface? I don't think we can, unfortunately. Well, we can't really tell. Let's use a pylon instead. We can build on the cracked tile. All right, Zarius, you continue to look around. Why don't you come on up here and see what we're up against? Yeah, I figured this would be done by now. +1 still coming up. And we need a fleet beacon. And I'm going straight for those carriers. I'm not messing around. We're doing it. And I'm going to get a second Stargate. So we can pump out 2 carriers at a time. And again, we're going to be using those to defend ourselves when necessary. I will get a few more probes. Okay, let's see how many cannons we can realistically fit here. It's really hard to see where I can and can't build. Let's see. I think this is the best we can honestly do. This is unfortunate how this is working out, but it's better than nothing. And again, the cannons are just there mostly to delay when they come and attack us. And I think it's worth securing this and dumping the money into cannons. 6, 8 cannons is really expensive, but absolutely worth spending the money on now to make sure that we stay defended. Where's Zarius? I'm gonna hotkey you, buddy. Quetz has to survive too, so if there's like an overwhelming force that comes at me, I'm in trouble. Okay, well, we can kill these fellows. How much? Night Flurry, 90 damage. Not quite Zeratul. It seems like he's got a pretty quick attack, though. Let's send you back here. Go ahead and throw this down. Get lots and lots of probes. Well, I'm feeling good about this so far. It seems like the enemy AI hasn't really started up yet, so that's really good for me. I will grab a couple cannons over in this direction just in case, and just waiting for money. I could get probes from over here and rally them over in this direction just to double build them. I will do that. And we're always going to be short on gas later. Right now, we might seem okay on it, but we're not right now. Quet's pretty much handling this stuff himself. Maybe I need to grab him a shield battery. Is it B? It's R. Why would I think it's B? Like shield batteries. Maybe I have to... Yeah, I have to directly target him. Is it out of energy? I must not be able to recharge Quetz's shields, unfortunately. That's not a big deal, but... Okay, we're going to grab you. We're going to make some cannons up here because this is getting attacked. Okay, get on gas, get on gas. And the little bit of extra mineral income is going to be really helpful, too. Let's grab air weapons level 2, and we're going to grab shields level 2. It's quite expensive, but it's going to be worth it. And I am overbuilding defense right now, and I hope it's not a big mistake. Where's Zarius, by the way? Oh, I left him in base. I think I am going to leave him up here for now. Okay, let's do this. That's going to... Wow, that already blocks us in. Let's go ahead and do this instead. Kind of a wacky cannon setup there, but that's okay. All right, you get back to mining. Let's go ahead and queue up shields level 2. You all just get to mining, and we are theoretically in good shape. Is this depleted? No, it's not. For a second, it looks like the little gas pellets are a little smaller than what I was expecting. So I'm going to go for blue first because it's the only AI that's online. Alternatively, I could try to attack some of the other ones before they come online. and start attacking me from different directions. Because it's a very common thing on maps like these with tons of different AI, where they all come online at different times. So if you can attack in the right order, then you can stop them from doing too much terrible damage when they come online. I really think getting rid of blue, because they're the only AI online, though it's possible once we take them out, then all the other ones will come online. We need to get carrier capacity. Let's go ahead and rally. Let's just rally right over here for now, and we can make, we're almost going to be able to start making our first group of carriers here. We need 700, so carrier, and here we go. Carrier's on the way. We're going to need pylons eventually. There is a decent amount of money here, and the fact that we took a second base is good. Getting rid of blue will net us the entire top of the map, so that's quite good. I see something revealed down here. Why is there just a random revealed location down there? I wonder if maybe that's where the flag is. Alternatively, I should make an observer to find where the flag is. Is it really worth dumping a ton of money? Yeah, I mean, we're going to need observers anyway, I think. There's probably going to be Dark Templar. Okay, they are attacking me down here. I don't know what I expected was going to happen. But again, blue is ramping up with their attacks, so I am going to need extra cannons just sort of around. Are they attacking me down here too? Was that blue? I couldn't quite tell, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to go sparse with cannons in this area because, frankly, as they come and attack me, can we make something here? No, we can't. It's not buildable. I gotta go sparse with the cannons up here because, frankly, the blue Protoss are not long for this world, I suspect. The faster that we can get a bunch of cannons out, the better. I'm hitting B. There was just some lag there for some reason. I was hitting B. Okay, and now we wait. On 2 bases, we're just gonna wait to get enough carriers to wipe blue, and I suspect I'm gonna need 6. I think 6 is a safe bet. Can we get an observatory? We probably need, yeah, no, I thought maybe we needed a support bay as well. That's a lot of gas, but that's okay. We can go ahead and start our next set of carriers now. And we need to save money to make a lot of interceptors, too. I could use the Arbiter to just fly around and scout, but I'd rather maybe just wait for an observer. I'm gonna send my Arbiter down here, because this is the area that's getting attacked the most. I feel pretty safe here with both Xarius and Quetz, though I don't like that Quetz can't be healed. Okay, let's see. Let's get faster observer, and we'll make one again. We're gonna need observers anyway. I'm gonna take my observer and just run it down the right side of the map and kind of scout out this area, pretty much to find where the edge of stuff is, or like the edge of the base, the Protoss bases, I should say. And I think what I'd like to do is get a few cannons just kind of around here to protect my remaining tanks. Okay, cool. There's my observer. Let's go ahead and just sort of run it all the way down the right side of the map, like as close to that as I suspect that purple base is going to be. Carriers coming up. I can queue up 2 more. Let's go ahead and do it, and we can also start building interceptors. They're expensive, though. The interceptors are where the real price comes from. Once we get observer speed, that'll be nice, too. Observer sight range, not super necessary. We'll see if we have the gas for it later. Minerals are what we're short on now, but it's going to be gas later. All right, come on now. Let's see where this purple base starts. Aha! All right, there's the flag. We'll bring Xarius or Quetz down there. I'm not really sure who it... Okay, so here is it purple or brown? Maybe black. It's kind of hard to tell. All right, they can see my observer. They're pissed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to grab my Arbiter, wherever it might be. Oh, I sent it down the middle, didn't I? I'm going to grab my Arbiter and send it over here, and I'm just going to recall Quetz onto that. And then I'll send the Arbiter home, and I'll send the Arbiter home and then recall him back, even though, you know, it won't have enough energy really to sustain, to do that like immediately. Hopefully he won't die in the meantime. We'll save before we do anything crazy. Let's go ahead and throw down some pylons. It doesn't say bring a certain hero here, so I assume it doesn't matter. It might be safer if I just bring Xarius, though I'd rather keep Xarius in case I need him to defend me. Okay, so come on down here. Where was it? It was like in these trees down here. That was a lucky find, honestly. I mean, the thing is, I didn't really know where else to send an observer besides this gap where there were no enemy bases. Okay, so let's do this, and then recall... Oh! That's some sick, nasty stuff right there. We got 12 Valkyries for that. Wow. All right, Quetz, you just... Where did he go? Okay, he's here. He's in the trees. We're just gonna leave the Arbiter here until it has enough Yeah, we're just gonna leave this Arbiter here and keep him cloaked until we can get him out of there. Yeah, that amount of Valkyries, they can cover my carriers. That's really good. Let's go ahead and queue up 2 more. Carrier and carrier. So you're group 2. And it seems like there's another Protoss base online here. You guys come on and get in here. We gotta kill this Reaver. Get him. Oh, wow, that Scarab shot right there was nasty. Okay, so let's grab these carriers. Make sure we keep queuing up interceptors. And I want to bring my Arbiter, but I also don't want to leave Quetz out high and dry. Okay, Valkyries follow up. Zarius, we're going to leave you here. Shit. No. Can you get out of there, Quetz? No, I don't have enough for recall. And I didn't save, did I? Oh, this quite sucks. That sucks. Okay, we're about back where we were, if not a little further. I've gotten my Citadel of Adun with some Zealot legs. I'm going to get my 2nd Observer upgrade. I've gotten +3 shields, +3 air, attack, and I'm starting weapon upgrades. I have 6 carriers right now with 2 more on the way, so I'm going to take these 6 carriers. I'm going to start attacking the blue Protoss. I've got 2 observers that are going to follow them around, and I've got these frigates as well. Now, I noticed that they're called frigates, not Valkyries, and then I actually had a blue attack up in this direction, and it looked like they were able to attack a Reaver on the ground, unless I misunderstood what was happening there. So that changes things. These things might be just a huge boon, and I don't really even need to be... It's just not really... Yeah, they can definitely attack the ground. I was going to say, it's not really clear to me how safe I need to be keeping these things. Let's try to... I mean, I can't repair them, so we do have to keep them at least a little bit safe. Let's get in here and attack these fellas. Wow, those do a lot of damage. Holy crap. Okay, let's go ahead and hotkey these to 1. Go ahead and focus down this carrier. Wow, these are very powerful. These are very, very powerful, and I should have used these in another... Or I should have attacked earlier with exclusively these. Just attack these guys on the ground, carriers. You've killed Panda Bear Guy. You are cursed to lose your current match in any future Korean professional game titles. What? What does that mean? I did save recently. I'm keeping an eye on this. I'm hesitant to attack with these guys. I don't really want them to get mind controlled. Panda Bear Guy. I must have accidentally killed one of the critters with splash damage. Okay, let's follow up with 2 more of my carriers, and then carrier. And I'm gonna get mind controlled here. Something's gonna get mind controlled. That's just the way it is, I suppose. But we are looking pretty good with what we've got with these carriers, so let's move on in. Let's see if we can kill this Dark Archon before he mind controls somebody. Got him. Okay, keep building interceptors. And some of our carriers are taking a lot of heat here, so let's move them to the back. And blue is going down for sure. We just got to keep an eye on this. Where is Zarius? I want to keep him kind of over here to make sure that we stay well protected. I suppose we don't want to kill any more Panda Bear guys. I like the little note that it gave you when you killed the Panda Bear. You're destined to lose this match in any future pro-Korean matches that you may be in. It's ridiculous. Okay, blue is reinforcing like crazy. We need to make some progress here. The stasis cells are invulnerable, so I don't have to worry about killing them. And I really need to start making some progress here, so let's just start killing some pylons here to stop them from building out of these gateways. And everything for that matter. Wow, and then you can see a big round of Dragoons coming out of those gateways there. We haven't lost a carrier yet, but we are on the verge of it. I should pull back and recharge shields or something like that. Let's see. Let's come on down here and get rid of these pylons. I really just don't want any more Dragoons spawning because they just have done so much damage to me already. Another Dragoon right there. Okay, let's just auto-attack here. We have to. Gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Got 2 carriers that are pretty low. Another one down. And I'm really hesitant to use those frigates. Maybe I should just do it. The other Protoss are attacking me quite heavily now. Let's throw down more cannons, and then I'm going to get more carriers. And I'm going to get more Stargates as well. And as I'm not paying attention here, I'm getting quite nervous because all my carriers are so low. Okay, and I think I've got blue done, and blue has a lot of minerals of their own, so we'll have an opportunity to take this base. It's just these carriers are all quite low. Okay, and then let's just have these guys sit in the middle and defend, because I'm tired of this stuff coming and attacking me. Where's Zarius? I need to hotkey Zarius separately. He's here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and throw down a few more cannons. The next base I'm going to attack, I might just go right down the left. Right down the left part of the map. And it looks like they have one gateway left that's up, so I got to keep an eye on that because they might just go ahead and still send some Dragoons out my way. But I do have to clear this base out before I can take it entirely. I do have my observers up, which is good. And my carriers have saved the day. What's new? I would have expected that. Let's go ahead and follow up with some more. And let's get +2 air weapons. And let's just get a couple Dragoons to send to this middle area, because I don't want it to get smoked. Granted, these frigates, they're not Valkyries, they're frigates. The fact that they can attack ground is like, it was like I figured it out by total accident that that was a possibility. Let's move on up here and finish up this whole base. Just finish up the whole base. Go ahead and build interceptors here. Send them on over. Okay, so we have one full group of carriers right now. Some of them are about to die, but we'll have the opportunity to... We should have the opportunity to build more now that we have another Stargate. Let's even get another Stargate. That should be fine. Okay, and interceptors. Vespene guys are depleted. We're about to come into a whole nother base right here, though, which is great. Just keep an eye out that we don't get mind controlled. And we have 12 carriers. I mean, we attacked into this base with 6, so, you know, we were destined to have a little bit of trouble, but everything turned out fine. Okay, let's kill those probes and make sure that they don't rebuild. Do they go... No, they don't go neutral when you kill the Nexus. Kill that guy before he mind controls anything. This guy trying to build assimilators. What a little dick. Okay, attack this. Attack this. Let's grab a probe and take this base. Oh, are they stuck? Can you go no other way? I assume they have another way to go. Okay, so probes. We're going to transfer a lot of these mining probes as well. So let's build a Nexus up here. And I might just want to go straight into the next area. I really think I might. Maybe I'll just go ahead and go for teal now. And I could send Zarius up to the stasis cell. I'm not really sure how fast I need to take these objectives. There's no timer or anything like that. But let's bring Zarius on up here. Okay, you're still researching. We're looking good elsewhere. And really, it's just how quickly do I need to get set up. I imagine the enemy would leave me alone for the most part up here. I'll just make one big group of cannons. And what's going to happen when we hit this? Let's save, actually, real quick. You've secured a stasis cell. Okay, and I don't have to... It has hit points. Can I attack it? No, it's still invulnerable. That's a big deal. Okay, so carriers. And I could bring my Arbiter, too. I might as well. And let's see how this goes. I mean, I'm already in the thick of things here, so we just sort of have to go for this. I'm not even sure what my carriers are attacking right now. There's a lot of Arbiters here, but we have a lot of Observers. I can't tell what carriers are taking the most damage. We're taking a lot of splash damage from this stuff. One carrier of mine goes down. I'm probably hitting interceptors, so let's focus. My Observers are in here. Let's move them up a little bit. Okay, get rid of their Arbiters. Get rid of their Arbiters. This base had a huge air fleet. I didn't like that at all. Okay, couldn't quite get that in one volley, and we should have more carriers. Well, I'm going to start building more carriers, I should say. And we're going to rally these to the middle, and hopefully not forget about them. And as I'm looking away, my carrier ball is probably dying. Focus fire. Focus fire. No stasis, which is really, really... that makes me very happy. Losing more carriers. We have 4 on the way, though. Okay, and we've done a lot here. All right, we've pushed through. We've lost a lot of my carriers. No, well, we still have 8. So now we just have to push through this base. We've gotten rid of their main force, though. They're not rebuilding anything out of the stargates, that's important. Not sure what these disruption webs are doing here. This base seemed very powerful. What's happening up here? Oh, well, all right. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Frigates, get on up here. Probe just run away. I don't feel like running another one out here. Okay, and where are all... Okay, are they all here? All right, keep it going. And do I have any that have made it up here? No, they haven't finished building yet. None of them have finished building. I'm going to make a second round, too. All right, let's group up here. Let's make sure we continue to focus fire. This base is done. We got rid of its main defenses, and that was pretty rough. I'm going to leave these guys here while we set up a new base. Those things actually help me a lot. They basically stop me from having to rebuild like a huge force of stuff. So that's actually a big deal. I love that they can attack ground. Wow, they do a lot of damage. What is it? 24 per rocket is just obscene. Okay, we've got 12 carriers again, so let's build the interceptors, bring them on down, and just keep cutting a swath through this teal base. And now that we're set up here, for the most part, I think we're good to go. Let's just set up the second base. You guys, all right, why don't you come down and rendezvous? We're running short on money. I'm gonna need to transfer probes. It's because we're out of money here, so all of you need to transfer up here. And this base needs to stay secure, which is why I am going to keep my frigates here. Meanwhile, I've got my big ball of carriers here that are going to keep pushing through and doing what they do best. All right, I don't see anything being built out of here. They built 2 robo-bays. Sure. Not sure what these, maybe mind control has disabled this map, because I haven't seen these Dark Archons do anything. And that's fine with me. Because fuck Dark Archons. Okay, why don't we just start annihilating the pylons? And the cannons, the pylons, the only things that can really attack us. Just to nullify this base. This nexus is done, so it's going to take a long time for these probes to figure out where they should mine up here. But once they figure it out, we'll have really, really good income from this base. Oh, they split properly, it looked like there. All right, here comes Black trying to defend his ally Teal, but we're gonna have none of that. We've got income again. We can also take Teal if we so choose. Is there even a ground path into Teal? Oh dear, here comes Black with a lot of carriers. I don't like that one bit. All right, come back, interceptors. Let Brown come to us, or Black come to us, whoever it might be. Attack, 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 attack. Get rid of all of these, and then we gotta get rid of the rest of these cannons too, so that we have... Oh, they're recalling! What a bunch of ballers. Okay, great. And then get rid of this. And now let's just finish this up. White has attacked me, but with nothing huge, so I'm feeling comfortable. How is this going up here? Let's get some more gas income. Is there a ground path into Teal? I realize if there's no ground path into Teal, then you are absolutely forced to make... You're 100% forced to make air units anyway, and I don't see a ramp. I really think that we had to do air here, so I'm glad that this is going to be done. Good God, that's so many carriers. All right, we just have to focus fire here. This makes me want to attack Black next. I mean, I have to finish up Teal, get rid of that Nexus so that they don't rebuild, but the thing is we're getting rid of all these carriers here. Arbiter just follows somebody. Just make sure that Teal doesn't rebuild, but now that we've gotten rid of a lot of those carriers, I feel like I should go straight into Black, or Purple. I think it's Black. It doesn't matter. Okay, we've got our income set up. You guys mine gas, and then I've got carriers here pretty much to just help me stay alive against White. And we're on track now. I need to make a shuttle. Let's do that, and let's get a Robo Bay anywhere. Anywhere. Right there is fine, because I want to get shuttle speed. Okay, I will go ahead and wipe this stuff out, and then we're going straight for Black down here, who's giving me such a problem. Maybe I'll trade out some of these carriers and leave some of them at home and then bring in some healthy ones. Alternatively, it doesn't matter that much to me. I'll just bring the healthy ones down. Okay, and let's not rally that shuttle somewhere I don't want it to be. Okay, Teal's gone. Let's head on into the next base, and I could grab these carriers. I think I am going to do this. So, you go home. You go home. You go home. And you go home. And we're basically going to trade for these 4. Alright, and the rest of you go ahead and attack. And it looks like they haven't quite been able to rebuild that group of carriers that they sent at me. Did I send the observers home too? The observers are following a wounded carrier. Let's go ahead and grab one and send it down. It looks like we still have one somewhere here. I always have them set to follow so that I don't accidentally A-click them into some sort of static defense. Hey everybody, I actually have great news today. This has nothing to do with my channel, but I was really excited and I want to tell you about it. I had my normal 6-month dental cleaning checkup. You know, every time you go to the dentist, they say how many times you floss. And you can't lie about it, because you know that when they floss, your gums are going to bleed, and then you have to... They're not going to say anything, but you know that you lied, and they know that you lied. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because your gums are going to bleed, so it's very clear that you weren't flossing, and you told them that you do. That kind of stuff, right? So, I do floss every day, though, I'll have you know. And the dentist was very pleased. They say I brush twice a day and I floss once. And she said, that's great, your teeth look great. That's the first time ever I've gone to the dentist and they didn't say, no, you're not doing enough. Because they always do. They always say that you're not cleaning your teeth well enough. Like, oh, you floss once? Which is, like, way better than the majority of the population of people who probably never brush. Well, you have to floss twice. Because even though most people don't floss, you're flossing once a day. Isn't impressive at all, asshole. That's been my experience with the dentist every time. But not today. My dentist was impressed with my teeth, and I'm impressed with myself. I didn't let myself down. I didn't let my dentist down. And most importantly, I didn't let... Well, I guess I didn't let myself down is the most important thing. I take that back. Okay, so let's keep building interceptors here. There's so many cannons in this base. Holy shit. All right, Xarius. Let's go and grab this stasis cell. I'm going to save as well in case a bunch of scouts come out of nowhere, probably from the white base, and kill that shuttle. That would be hilarious. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Let's just keep wiping this stuff out. We got enough carriers. I like the custom sound. We've secured another stasis cell of the carriers, like, whoosh. I don't get it. We don't even have to take Xarius out of the shuttle to secure the stasis cells. Did he even say anything? Did Quetz even say anything? I just heard him say, shut up, Terran. Yikes. That's nasty of you, Xarius. Quetz didn't have to help us. 3 down, 1 stasis cell left to capture. Another thing I could do is just start attacking into white and then just run in with the shuttle and capture it. And it might take a couple save loads. I could save scum it, but I probably won't do that. Let's go for white now. Only 1 left. And I don't even know how long I've been recording. I think I've been making good time. It's been maybe just slightly over an hour. I had to cut those 2 videos together because I lost Quetz early on. Actually, when I took a break, what I ended up doing is I save loaded and tried dropping... what's his name? Where are you? What's your name again? Xarius, yeah. I tried dropping Xarius on the flag and nothing happened. I thought maybe I'd get something special for dropping Xarius instead, because it wasn't clear who you needed to bring to the beacon. And, nothing. So, only Quetz, and you get those really, really good Terran... Those really, really good Terran frigates, which are awesome. Oh god, oh, here comes the storms. Run, just run. I don't want to deal with this. Turn in, fight, and see if you can snipe some of them. Okay, run out of the storms. And I also made sure that we weren't, Okay, well, never mind. Getting hit by this storm anyway, and these guys have, like, a shit ton of, energy as well. What I think I'm going to do is bring my frigates down here now as well. Oh my god, these Archons are destroying me. Alright, another round of carriers it is. Let's do it, and then I'm going to bring down my other carriers as well. Gotta do it. Gotta do it! Seems like they're out of energy, though, those High Templar. Wow, that's so many Dragoons. This amount of Dragoons plus the Storms will be enough to kill most of my stuff. But once the Terran frigates come down here, it's game over for the Protoss. We just have to push through this. Wow, this is tough. Constantly getting stormed, too. Wow. Wow. Now you eat shit. Maybe not. Oh, dear. Run away. Wow, those just kill Dragoons so fast. If I would have had those down here in the first place, that would have made a huge difference. Okay, so let's rally all the way down here now, and they're going to be able to rebuild that stuff quite fast, so I gotta be a little careful. What's going on up here? What keeps attacking me up here? Is it the Panda? I realized that maybe something keeps attacking me up here, and I don't know what it is, and it'd be funny if the Ursidon is actually what just keeps randomly damaging my structures. Like, if it comes into contact with something, it kills it? I haven't seen it happen, but I'm just going to rebuild a bunch of this stuff. How are my minerals up here? I don't really want to have to take another base, but if I did, I would take black. Okay, and let's just make 2 rounds of carriers because we lost all of those ones. And that's tough. I mean, with that amount of High Templar, I guess I could just make a lot of Zealots and run into this white base. Alternatively, again, I just run in with the shuttle. I don't want to do that, though. It's kind of silly. Really, if I would have just had the Terran frigates down there with me when that was happening, we would have been in good shape. I will take 1 probe and make a run for it down here, just in case, because I've moved all my carriers down here. These are just infinite disruption webs. I don't get it. Okay, so let's do this. Bring these guys down, and we got another round. I'm even going to queue up more. I don't see why not. Okay, yeah, we're going to bring a probe all the way down here and throw it on a Nexus, because just in case, we'll have it. Just in case this base goes down for whatever reason. I don't anticipate it to, but again, White might get aggressive with me now that he's feeling pretty good about himself. Now that he wiped out a lot of my other stuff. What? Why would you go that way? Why would you do that? Okay, let's do this. Probe. We're going to rally you here. And then here. And try not to go the other way. So it's going to go like all the way down here and all the way down and around. But I don't care. That's what it's got to do. Just waiting for interceptors. The Jayborino story. Jayborino, happy about the dentist today. Did I lose my observers too? Let's go ahead and make 2 more of those. Rally them down here. We lost my Arbiter too. I don't even have an Orbital Tribunal, so I don't care. We're going to have to destroy the majority of the defenses at this base anyway. That's why I'm committed to destroying White as opposed to trying to, like, cut straight to the Stasis Chamber, because as we're cutting the Stasis Chamber, every single White unit is going to react. That's just how they do. Okay, Interceptor's taking a while to build, much longer than in StarCraft 2, unfortunately. That's okay, though. All right, so we're going to go in, and we're going to bring these frigates with us this time and not blow it. Xarius, just stay back by this stasis chamber. My probe is still... No, that's not my probe. I don't know where my probe went. Did it get picked off? Did it die? I don't know where it ended up going. It probably got stuck somewhere. Oh, well. Sorry, probe. Okay. More interceptors. Okay. Let's take these units and go. And go. Just keep queuing up interceptors and then Terran frigates. Oh my god, that's so many Dragoons. We need the frigates in there now. Oh my god, that's so many Dragoons. That is absurd how many Dragoons it is. It's like they were waiting for me, but these frigates have done their job. See if you can snipe this. See if you can snipe this. No, okay, yeah, got him. The amount of Dragoons that this player had was ridiculous. Like, unfairly ridiculous. Okay, trying to pick off some of those High Templar before they storm too much. They stormed a lot. Oh god, losing the frigates. Alright, back out frigates. We still have a few of you left. And I think I'm going to go for it here. Oh, this shuttle has lost some health, though, unfortunately. More carriers coming down. Build interceptors. You guys get into the fight. We've got a foothold, though. Oh, don't... No, not the storm there. So many storms. Build interceptors. All right, we're going to save right now, and I think I'm going to try for it. Let's see if we can scoot right by these cannons. I'm thinking this isn't going to work, but let's try it anyway. Ooh, no cannons down here. No cannons down here. I think we got it. Duran, we've captured all the stasis cells awaiting your orders. That just saved me some time there. I would have gotten it eventually. Good work, gentlemen. I need you to fortify your current position and await for my return. My scanners are detecting 2 large forces heading your way. Great, just what we need. Cool. Well, I did it, and again, that was kind of cheesy there at the end, but, I mean, I destroyed the bulk of White's force. It would have just been relying on me to make a lot more stuff. I think I needed Reavers or High Templar there. That's the thing. Protoss are really, really dependent on specialist units, and frankly, I'm just too lazy to do it. You've seen me do it in the past. I just don't. I'm just lazy, and I felt like I was doing okay there, so I just went for it. I just went for it, and good God, that was so many Dragoons. Alrighty, well, this has been Jayborino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.